Am I the only one who's completely befuddled why this Kevin Love for Andrew Wiggins trade hasn't already happened? Is there a better scenario for both teams? Oh no, that's right, Minnesota. Hold out for Chicago and getting that dynamic duo of Doug McDermott and Taj Gibson. Stick around, because on this episode of Ride the Pine, we'll explain why the Cavaliers and the Timberwolves need to make this trade happen, or everyone in their organization should be fucking fired. Let's start with the Cavaliers side of this trade. If you get Kevin Love, you get a championship. I absolutely guarantee that. I get it. You don't want to get rid of Andrew Wiggins, who a lot of people were considering one of the best prospects in the past few years. What the hell is Andrew Wiggins going to do on a team that already includes LeBron James and Kyrie Irving? Oh, that's right. He's going to do diddly poo. Oh, and by the way, everyone seems to forget that Kevin Love is 25 years old. It's not like you trade your number one draft pick and you get a guy for a year or two. You're potentially getting someone who's gonna be on your team for 10 years. He's not a prospect. He's already great. I mean, it's gotta be tough for Cleveland to think about this trade. I mean, if you get Kevin Love over the next 5 years, you're gonna win championships. And if you keep Andrew Wiggins, you'll probably win an ESPY for the best dunk at practice or while coming off the bench for LeBron James. Now let's look at the Minnesota side of this trade. Now, look, I may have an East Coast bias and think that Minnesota is shitty, but Minnesota is shitty. I am here just to clear up the options that Minnesota have with Kevin Love, because it seems like they're struggling with this. Option 1, Kevin Love plays for your team next year, and then he leaves, and you get nothing. Option 2, you trade him to the Golden State Warriors for a bunch of players not named Steph Curry. Option 3, you trade him to the Chicago Bulls. Or option 4, you trade him to Cleveland, and in return, you get the number 1 overall draft pick this year in Andrew Wiggins, and you thank them. I'm sorry, what are we waiting for again?